welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a haul. I have
A ton.
a ton of Savage Fenty. So, how are we going to do a bra haul, you might ask? Well, that is a really good question. And because I can't exactly show a bra haul without basically, you know, you know. The next best thing that I can offer is the sheerest shirt that I own, which is this one, and you can actually see the bra I currently have on right now. Um, that's going to be the next best thing. So I'm going to go through the products that I got. I will tag them as well, show you which ones they are. If you like them, I'll kind of give you a personal feedback on what I think about them, and I hope you like them. So let's get started. Number one, color caviar apparently, and it is the Cotton Essentials Unlined Bra. So let me show you what it looks like. I will say this first, I do notice it's very soft, definitely has that cotton t-shirt feel to it. So there's nothing like, look, this is my finger, okay? It is, there's nothing here. This is not going to, smooth anything out. This is just mainly like a soft, comfortable, everyday bra. Look at my cat. Just for reference, I am a 34D, so that is the size that I got. So far, I'm taking a look. First impressions. The stitching's kind of weird on the sign of the on like the inside of the bra, so I'm gonna come a little close. So it's kind of like held on by one little like stitch right there. I don't know if that's intentional. This is my first time buying Savage Fenty, so I don't want to be too critical of those details, but I do want to mention everything that I see, because if you're on the fence about getting something from them, never bought from them, I myself, this is my first time, so I will say this, there's a lot of attention to detail. On this one, you can see the Savage sign right there. I don't know if you can kind of, yeah. So there is attention to detail in that aspect. Like, they took care of putting the name on the bra strap, Fenty, so there's little details like that. Quality feels good, the quality feels good. I don't think it feels too cheap. I don't think it feels luxurious. I think this is probably going to be comparable to like the Skims, cotton t-shirt as well, bra, just based on, kind of popularity and other comparable products. But let's give this a try, and then I will let you know what I think once it's on. But sheerness, I don't know. Let's put it to the test. Okay, so the Everyday Cotton Essentials Unlined Bra is officially on, and my thoughts are very comfortable. Definitely feels like you're just wearing a t-shirt, so don't expect huge lifting. It does have an underwire here, which it's kind of weird because the breast ends here, right? And it kind of continues on like right here. So the wire ends here, but the bottom of my boob ends here. So there's like a little bit of spacing, and I don't hate it because it's not directly underneath it. So there's kind of that uncomfortable feeling, how sometimes it digs into you, women, yeah, it's not comfortable. It makes us want to take our bra off as soon as we get back home. So first thoughts are definitely that's a positive. It's got the three layers, you can kind of hook it on the first one, which gives you the most space on the band. I have it hooked on the very last one because overall I would say I like it. It is comfortable. But I will show you this. That is obviously no lining in this. There's nothing here. So when you wear this, make sure to keep that in mind, unless you want, that to pop out if it's going to be cold. Just food for thought. So overall, I like it. But yeah, keep that in mind. Overall, the coverage I think is pretty good, just kind of showing you the sheerness level here. Obviously, I can't really show you the whole thing. Keep it as PG as possible while still giving a fair and honest review. So I would say it's about an 8 out of 10. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I would wear this around the house for sure. Moving on to the Sheer X Lightly Lined Spacer Demi Bra. This is in the color Black Caviar also. So let's go ahead and take a look here. A lot of packaging though. I don't really know. I guess this is to keep the shape of the cups, but yeah. Immediately, uh, very sheer. Very sheer. So yeah, you can you can definitely see right through that. So this is going to be another one where you're going to want to wear this cautiously. I mean, it's in the name sheer, so I wasn't actually expecting, easy, but one of the things that this has is it also has the Savage Fenty right on there, but because it's black, you can't really see it. But, again, attention to detail, definitely something to consider. Same thing as before. It's got three, sort of three options: the, tighter, medium, and then of course the furthest one away. Quality wise, it seems okay. I don't think there's anything like, you know, insane about this, but I am going to put it to the test and see. I mean, I have a pretty sheer shirt on as it is, so it's sheer on sheer at this point. Let's try it out. She is on our sheer. So first thoughts, surprisingly comfortable. I didn't love the way it looked when I first got it out of the bag, but I will say it's not bad. Very comfortable. Again, the underwire is not digging into my boobs, so I love that right off the bat. Again, it is you're still gonna get a little bit of the right there. You can kind of see it. So wear it carefully, unless that's the look you're going for. Then do you? But yeah, sheerness. It's not. Obviously I can't really show it, but it is sheer, right? It's in the name. So this is this sheer shirt that I own. You can kind of see it right there. Not bad. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I'll probably give this a 9 out of 10. I actually like it a little bit more for being sheer. So let's take a look at what's next, shall we? Another dangerous bra, because this one is the Lavish Lace Unlined Plunge Bra. And this one is in the color Sweet Latte. There is nothing there. This is pure. This is going to be all me, all day. When I saw this on the model, I thought it was so cute. And here's the thing. This is more for this is for special occasions, if you know what I mean. But again, there is attention to detail, there's this one I think looks a little bit more like sexy because it doesn't have like any of the stitching. It doesn't have like the name printed there. It does have a small little X here right in the middle. But I did go ahead and go all out type of way, which obviously I can't show you this one, but I got the matching lace Brazilian thong and or Brazilian underwear, and this is also in the Sweet Latte nude shade. So these are quite literally a perfect match. The quality is good. I have to say, I don't think it's cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel too thin. So I like that right off the bat. I like that it looks the way it's supposed to look. From what I saw on the model, like the amount of length you get here is pretty good. So you can probably wear these higher up if you wanted to, up on your hips or lower, up to you. Um, and it feels good. It feels like a good quality. So I got these in a size small. So I like these. Obviously, these I would wear together because they are a set. So let's give this a try, hoping for the best because I do love this color. I think it's super cute. But again, Not a whole lot going on here. That's on me. So the sheerness, I will say, definitely doesn't bleed through as much as the black ones. First thoughts, I didn't love it. I had to kind of adjust up here. I had to kind of play around with shaping, if you will. I think that this is one of those things that everything has to be sitting in the right place for it to look good. So I do love the color. I think it's super cute, especially with the matching underwear. But I I want to like it so bad, I really do, but I have a feeling that's not going to be one of my favorites. So I'll be fair, but because I wasn't like, wow. You know how they say if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no? I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I don't love it. I'm sorry. I really wanted to, though, because the matching underwear, again. But all hope is not lost. It's another matching one. So I will show you this one. This one I just love because of the print. On the Prowl lace unlined balconette bra. Beige, brulee, dark chocolate, blah 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 blah. Basically, leopard. Okay. The reason I love this, and we're back to the printing there, if you can see. The reason I love this is because I love leopard. I love cheetah. I love animal print. I am that person. My AirPods case is leopard. Okay. The back of my phone case, which I can't show you because I'm filming on my phone, is leopard. I am leopard. I also got a matching bra and underwear. The underwear are super cute. Look at these. Like, this is, what it's giving? It's giving Adriana Lacerva from The Sopranos. Absolutely. This is like, if Adriana Lacerva was real, she would absolutely own this. It's a thong, it is quite literally thong. So, don't expect anything amazing. Obviously, there's going to be, minimal coverage in the back, but still, I think it's cute. It's to match, right? This is mainly what it's for. It's because I wanted it to match. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and try this on. I really want to like this. So, pray for me.
Editing Elvira here, and of course the audio went out. Didn't realize it until after I filmed all of this, so I'm gonna have to just voice over this one. But anyway, I have the balconette bra here, on the Prowl bra. It fits coverage-wise a little bit better. Again, because it's a balconette, I believe that it's a little bit more just flattering. And because it goes with the underwear, I personally just really want to love it, and I do. It's very comfortable. I would say it's a little bit more supportive than the original Lavish bra, the lace bra that I had originally tried on. So because it's a set, I think it's going to look great. But I do have actually another bra that I'm going to show you guys. And I got the exact same bra as the nude one that I showed you. This one is in a military green color, which you'll see here shortly. It's exactly like the other sheer lace bra, except this one is just in a military green color. I have a thing for green, I guess. Lavish lace unlined. Not a lot of support. I'm not gonna bore you with the details since I already tried this one on before. So it's the exact same thing, just different color. But I did get some underwear to go with this. Now you will notice that this one is not a match because I didn't have the military green color. So I ended up getting it in this sort of brown color. Very, very sheer, hardly any fabric. So these, you have to be careful. These are the no-show lace thong panties. These would probably rip in like 2 seconds, especially me being rough. I end up ripping things, so yeah, be careful. And next up here, we have the undies that I got, Cotton Essentials Lace Stream Cheeky Panty. These are a little bit more full coverage, not quite like a thong. They're gonna kind of sit in between I have to say, the fabric is great. It's very thick. So far, between the underwear and the bras that I've tried, and here I'm showing you both the Lavish lace online bras, exact same thing, although I will try them both on. I have to say, not a fan. I love the green army color, but I'm not really a fan of the plunge bra. I'm trying my best to kind of show through the sheerness, but it's just, there's not a lot of support. And although there's comfortability with the underwire, it's still missing that kind of regular bra support that you tend to get with the other regular lined bras. But I personally would say, because it's not quite a match with the underwear that I got, there's not a lot of full coverage, and you're going to be obviously showing some stuff if you happen to have a cold day, for example. Those are things to consider. But I did actually end up getting something other than for myself, and it was for my fiance. And these boxers here, I decided to give it a try. I don't know how they're gonna fit. That will have to be up to him to tell me later once he gets them. I'm gonna give it to him for Christmas as a gift, but I will say I like the quality of it. When I was feeling it, the fabric is good. It's stretchy. It feels like it holds everything in place. Obviously, I'm not a man, so I can't really, explain how this would sit, but just first impressions, I think it's good. The price was pretty okay as well, so no complaints there. But ultimately, I would say, if you ask me how satisfied I am with everything, just trying it on and, overall, probably about a 6 out of 10. I think I probably won't buy anything else in the near future. I think, this first experience is kind of everything I really needed. Ironically, most things on the pictures in the website do seem to look a little bit more coverage-wise, better than what I expected. But ironically, I really like the undies. I like the underwear more than the bras. So do with that what you will. I happen to think that maybe the underwear are just a better option. So if you're in between, or if you're thinking, I want to get something from Savage, but you don't know what to get, may I suggest the underwear. So, final thoughts here. I actually went back and just took a look at all the underwear. I tried them on. I have to say, so far, the quality of these is great. These lace undies are very, very thin, so these probably won't last very long. I actually ended up returning those. Did keep the On the Prowl matching underwear because, it matches the bra, and for me, I think that's the biggest thing. These were good too. I felt softness in them, and I really liked overall how they felt. They also match the lace bra that I got. So I think I kept most of the things out of just avoiding having to return things. I would say the bras were definitely kind of underwhelming, to be quite honest. Not a lot of support, but maybe it's just the ones that I specifically picked, so I don't want to completely judge the entire brand. The underwear, I think, are actually the best option so far. I'm really happy with the underwear. I think they're good quality. So if you're on the fence, if you're looking to try something, definitely give it a try. Don't take my word for it, but underwear over the bras for sure. Thanks for watching.